terrible weekend at Cage Warriors. Two losses on 2 fights. Yeah, kind of buzz wrecked everyone a little bit. It's been a bit of a shitty week. Trying to, you know, get over it as such. But this is part of the game, innit? You gotta, you know, take these on the chin. But yeah, it's a sad weekend. I mean, Etworth didn't show who he was, and that was hard to swallow. Seeing him pick up a loss like that. Friday, the whole drive home, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and Monday were quite shit. You know what I mean? Shouldn't let it fucking eat you up, but you do. And then it's horrible to see them, you know, in tears, and you know, see their missus and mums and dads, and you know, fans, whatever, you know. But that's the game. That's the game, innit? But yeah, just needs to. I think there's a few wrongs we need to right and build as a team. Understand? 6-minute blocks. Position. Attacking in that position. Defending in that position. Then striking. Then change partner. New position. There's your rounds. Clear? Yeah. 50-50 in the clinch to start. One of you maintaining clinch, looking for the takedown. The guy all anti-clinch. Yeah. Ground and pound, top and bottom. Could be drill against the cage. Back, both hooks. Wall. Half guard. Single in the open, front headlock. 8 6s. Clear? How much have you grown? I've noticed this.
Oh, since
you blew your knee out, and the fight, but since you blew your knee out, every session still rocking up. It's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's the mindset. Every session here, watching, helping me coach the kids, helping me coach the adults, living it, breathing it, fucking walking through stuff and ideas with me, watching fights and watching spars, and like, yo, like, oh, fake like that, I'm gonna try this. You come back and you fucking look wicked. Yeah, you ain't wrestled for fucking, 3 months, and you feel strong as fuck and you're doing technically sound. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, and you've started to bounce more.
Yeah, that's,
and how you fakes, you know what I mean? Like, you've used the time. Yeah, you couldn't grow physically, you know, working around the knee, but I think you've used the time well and evolved a bit. And,
that's what got to me about my knee, innit? Like, obviously I was gutted because the lad that I was meant to fight, he's quite a good lad. He's from a representative of a gym, do you know what I mean? I don't think he's as good as me personally, but I don't think a lot of people are good as me. No, I'm not mouthing it. Here it is, fucking brilliant.
What's this? A motivational video?
Yeah, about like Instagram.
I'm not posting a selfie every day. I post about songs. I'm like promoting stuff. Instagram is a promotional tool. That is the point of Instagram. Whenever I see a selfie, I want to reach out to that person and be like, are you having an alright day? Because that is them wanting, they're having a shit day and they want people to be like, oh my god, you look amazing, and that'll bring them up. And
weird though, isn't it?
But it's quite a serious thing.
Because you never think about it.
that's why that's why I constantly post selfies.
No, but you never think about it like that though, do you? Do you know what I mean? I don't think everyone does use it for that sort of sense, you know what I mean? But I'd rather use it just to promote myself.
Yeah, 100%, mate. You do use it. Good. You know, there's a couple of pictures on your old Instagram that I can bring up now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, okay, so squad today was a good warm-up, all our carries, mobility and stuff, and then we just did a lot of technique today, quite a steady session. Just like everyone's got like a good half guard in certain areas. Like I think I've got a good half guard. Dean had a great half guard in the fight, but it kept him on bottom a little bit long. Everyone's quite happy to always try and go deep, so just working on half guard and just trying to add some stuff and some ideas into that game about going long, or if we are getting smashed, just working some of like the stuff that Kev's took us through, some half guard butterfly, and trying to incorporate that into the game, and just trying to advance that half guard. So everyone's not always going to their go-to, because sometimes you go to that door shut in it. So I think people need to branch out a little bit there and excel a little bit more in that position. And then just some striking stuff, just some basic striking stuff. Real simple. Nice short and sharp crisp session. That's it. You know, working hard and it'll pay off. The harder you work, the more you're in, you know, the more it pays off.
So can you give me a little introduction on what you've been doing today, starting with the day and the time roughly?
Yeah, so Thursday we're getting about 5:30 and sweep all the beard hair out the cage. He's not listening. And then 6 o'clock we start Muay Thai. So I try and do it a bit MMA Muay Thai, but I still like the traditional Muay Thai element, and I try to make it more Muay Thai today, a bit more basics, some more high knees, some more switching stances, focusing on basics instead of like, you know, trying to add in all the cage work and all the center control. Simple Muay Thai pads. You know, the best thing about Muay Thai is that there's hundreds of thousands of people that have done it over thousands of years, and it's been used in rings and on streets and on battlefields for years and years. It's been refined and refined and refined. So what you find with Muay Thai is that it's the cleanest and most brutal way of beating somebody up with strikes, and it takes everything into account, elbows, knees and all that. So it's, as far as a style of striking for MMA, I think there's very little you have to change about it to make it effective. You just have to make yourself aware of all the other things that come with MMA, like takedowns and stuff. But Muay Thai is killer. I mean, you know, everybody saw the damage that Rodtang did in that first round against DJ, and he's just Muay Thai. You know, it wasn't a problem until you can add wrestling in. And I just want to make sure that these guys have got a good basic, stalk them down and beat them up Muay Thai game, because it got me through a lot of bad spots in my career. Yeah. One kick, knee, push off, one kick. Yeah, once more. Jab, body kick, knee, body kick. Yeah, little push, brings his back leg on. Bah, bah. Yeah, make sense? Do you want one more?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, make sense? You know, yeah, so we had two guys at the weekend, both guys that were moving laterally and trying to counter strike as their opponents are coming on. And I like, as useful as that is and as good as you need to have that style, you also need to have to being able to walk people down, tuck up, take shots on your arms and on your guard, and even sometimes on the sides of your head and stuff if needs be, and be able to put yourself in a position where you can land back. I mean, the thing is, I think it's just because back in the day with the Roughhouse boys, we had such a small space to spar in, and we were all strikers. So we all ended up getting good in the pocket because we were constantly there just by default. So the lack of space in fights sometimes makes people panic a bit, and I've seen that not only in the guys at the weekend, but also in other people as well. It's like the close range striking range is like the footlock range for jiu-jitsu. My jab is to give them something to think about in front of their face while my feet move. Yeah? Touch, kick. Touch, kick. Touch, kick. Yeah? So the punch is just landing, I'm not committing to it, I'm just stinging it. Because then it covers my switch of my feet. Yeah, real simple. Nice.
These hips don't lie.
Nice. It's like there's a sensitivity to it, like a fear about it, because people aren't that comfortable there. And I think some fighters are just exploiting it. Like if you look at Cage Warriors the weekend, the likes of Justin Burlinson, you know, he was fighting a real tough guy in Daniel Skabinski, and he just walked into his range. It's dangerous at times, of course, but you know, he was able to fatigue him. Mads Bernal, another good example. Make them work by pushing them back. Peter Yan, another good one. It's like the opposite side of the same coin of the in and out fast stinging, you know, points fighting style. You need the two sides of the same coin, otherwise you're going to come unravelled.